Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this one. Just a reminder that it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't have the exact date, but it looks like about 2 weeks of activity. This is a daily chart when we settled above this descending two-thirds speed line that is based on the two extremes, the June all-time high against that August pullback low. When you close above a descending two-thirds speed line, you expect at least a retest of the high from which it's based, 140.76. So that remains a 2 to 3 week target. We're a solid 2 weeks into that, of course, so I don't expect to see that over the next week, but you never know. I'll get to that in a moment. Over time, I think holding above 113.55 will keep 155.85 in reach by the end of October, let's say, over the next couple of months. And that is kind of the big picture. 113.55 is backed up by a rising two-thirds speed line presently at 108.76. So this area is narrowing gradually. It all comes together on Friday. 108.76, 113.25 coalesces in the 110 handle by Friday. It is an area that can absorb selling through September. And, once tested, we can round back up to this former channel bottom at 124.86, 140.76 within 3 to 5 weeks of testing, 108.76 to 113.25. And once again, as I say, longer term, the 155.85 and rising area in reach over the next couple of months. That is the big picture. Let's take a look at the day itself. 124.86, you can see session containment. I still have that as a down pivot. We can test that, fall away by the end of the week to 113.25. That is kind of your 3 to 5 day right now. Inside of that, I do have 122.27. That is above present trade. Last Friday's high was 121.75. I did round up on that upward pivot point. 122.27 is a 50% upside retracement going by memory here just over the last full week of trade. And so we could test 122.27, back away perhaps to 113.25 on an intraday basis. Pushing through 122.27, expect 124.86 intraday, where a daily high can be placed and possibly into later week. So 124.86 is also a level you may consider to be kind of a 3 to 5 day swing trade level. And this is an area to go short at for the day. Aggressive day traders, also into later week, 3 to 5 day swing traders anticipating 113.25. And the inverse is also true. Day traders can have at 113.25, as can 3 to 5 day swing traders back to 124.86. But as I've already mentioned, the 113.25 level can be considered also kind of a position establishing location for those of you who like to trade the big picture, 3 to 5 weeks and out, the next couple of months in reach of 155.85 and climbing. Now, of course, downside, if we were over the next, say, 3 to 5 days later this week to settle below 108.76, that's another story altogether. I would expect bearish continuation by the end of September to the 86.56 descending channel bottom. But until then, this zone is your bottom picking territory, not only into next week, but even into October trade. Talking upside, we've got 124.86, and then we have the high settlement price. Do we show that anywhere? I think we do, but we might not. Bear with me. Here it is, 130 even. So, I think if you close above 124.86, I'm talking to those of you who are sort of itching to go long NVIDIA on a kind of a 1 to 2 week, 1 to 2 month basis. If you don't get that opportunity to buy 113.25, what then? I think closing above 124.86 is an early sign of likely bullish continuation as we continue into later September. Certainly closing above 130 even would be a clear-cut a sign of strength as we move into late September. That is the high settlement price following that August low. Keep in mind that holding above 113.25, I still expect 140.76 by the end of September over the next 3-4 weeks. And I think we could cut that to probably 2 weeks if we close today above 124.86. And I think we can cut that even further down to about 3 to 5 days if we close above 130 even. So it is a bit stair step, but given the overall constructive dynamic that I'm anticipating above 113.25, this despite the sell-off that occurred over the last few trading days, despite all that, I do think your next upside buy signal, your next buy signal on strength is one that you can act on beyond just several days. It could certainly spill into the several weeks category, where looking back, by the time we get into October trade, looking back following a settlement above 124.86, we could actually see the 150s and climbing. Is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I think I've said it all. I'll leave you with this image, the most appropriate one for the day trading. And I'll leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We offer 2 stock picks a week. I think last week we did 3. It covers the gamut from mid cap to large cap. Daily triple Q, daily SPY analysis, Apple stock analysis on a week-by-week basis. You get it all, and you can see it all for free. 5 days free trial up front. If you don't like what you see, you can bail out at no cost to you whatsoever. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday's NVIDIA report, and you have a great day.